have inspired the ILA, you will feel our power and the power of the worldwide labor solidarity. We'll send a wave of protest marches from Charleston to the State House. Governor McMaster, you are nothing but a redneck. ILA members in the Port of Charleston are among the best compensated workers in the state of South Carolina. Guarantee he's got a hood in the closet.
You can tell somebody's a Democrat as soon as they blame you of being a race car driver.
The companies that are not organized, let's
organize the companies that are not organized. You gotta love that guy, man. Organize the companies that ain't organized. Organize everybody. Everybody should be in a union. This is a huge psyop, and you're gonna pay the price more ways than one. This is Harold Daggett, the International Longshoremen Association union leader. This is from 7 months ago. And he says here exactly what the Longshore Union is doing to you right now. Kamala Harris is going to save the day. This is the psyop. This is the game.
Sisters and brothers of the ILA, I am disgusted to hear the comment South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster made in his state address in late January, attacking labor union and ILA in particular. Who the hell does he think he is? He is a disgrace to be representing the citizens of South Carolina, especially my members from the ILA living and working there. His attacks on the ILA will not be ignored. ILA members in the Port of Charleston are among the best compensated workers in the state of South Carolina.
Wait a second. I thought they were going on strike because they were underpaid, overworked, undervalued. That's what we're being told. That's what the news is going to say. And this is ILA rep. He's the union boss. Looks a little bit of mafioso thing. I don't know how that scar on his head. A little soprano action. Who knows? He's got some ties to some darker areas of the government, right? But this is what's going to happen. Henry McMaster, governor of South Carolina, Republican. This guy obviously is going after him for what he said. And now we all know what's going to happen. Kamala Harris is going to save the day. Save the day. And I don't know where Jimmy Hoffa is, but this guy might be visiting him.
And that burns the hell out of the governor. He sits in his all-white private country club, surrounded by his cronies, saying he'll go to the gates of hell to keep unions out. Well, let me tell you, he's gonna go to hell. That's where he's heading. Does he realize what he's saying? Does he realize that he says he hates unions? Well, I can bet you the clothes that he wears on his back and the furniture in his house and the car he drives is all done by union labor. Absolutely. In the Port of Charleston, everything comes off a ship and keeps that state running, especially during the pandemic when everybody stood home and worked from their home. Now,
this guy wants retribution. He wants revenge. He wants, that red stuff that's running through our veins. But in the previous video, I talked about this. This guy is not what we think. Now, do I think the longshoremen do great work? Absolutely. Did I think air traffic controllers do great work? 100%. But I think Ronald Reagan handled it right. He said, okay, you want to go on strike? I'll put Air Force, I'll put military, I'll put National Guard in these air traffic controller towers, and you can have some time off. If I am a president right now, I call in my Seabees, I call in my combat engineers, I call in all military with logistical backgrounds. And I say, hey, we can move some containers. You keep them coming. Because this guy right here is not only shutting down the ports, not only shutting down the freight that truckers can carry. What if you're a family and you got a kid at home that needs some medication? Because all the medication comes from outside of the country. China, India, Pakistan, right? Everybody's, their weight loss stuff. It's coming from outside the United States. Amazon Prime Day is October 8th and 9th. Amazon, I hope you advertise on my channel now that I mentioned that. What about Black Friday? What about the new iPhones, the new PlayStations, the new Call of Duty game? How is that all going to get here if this guy uses this sweet revenge that he's got for the South Carolina governor, which that's what it seems like. This video is on the International Longshoremen Association's YouTube page. Okay, you can see it right here. You can go watch this yourself. This is Retribution, and you're caught in the middle of a fight between a governor and this guy.
At my longshoremen, they went to work every single day and broke their backs to keep that state, South Carolina, alive and moving. I welcome all the unions in the United States to go into South Carolina, start organizing, organize the warehouses, organize the trucking, organize the companies that are not organized. Let's
organize the companies that are not organized. You gotta love that guy, man. Organize the companies that ain't organized. Organize everybody. Everybody should be in a union. But think about it. The Teamsters Union did not endorse a Democrat for the first time in their history. And now all of a sudden, this International Longshoremen Association, which is a union, is coming out and speaking up and shutting things down. I don't believe in coincidences, right? I don't believe in it. Maybe we wear the same tie. Maybe we go to the same restaurant every now and then. Used to work in D.C. as a lobbyist. There are no coincidences. This is all planned, in my opinion, on Call of Duty, Roblox, Minecraft. This is all planned. Kamala Harris is going to save the day. She's going to ride in with her $90,000 Tiffany necklace on. She's going to save the day.
teach him a lesson. Does he realize that this world, this United States, the unions is what made it? The cities in New York, Detroit, Chicago were all built by union construction workers. There's something wrong with this man. How the hell did he ever become governor? I don't know. He's a leftover from the 30s and 40s. Guaranteed he's got a hood in the closet. He sounds like it.
Oh, and now he accuses him of being a race car driver. Do you like that? You can tell somebody's a Democrat as soon as they blame you of being a race car driver. He outed himself.
It's a shame that he's a governor of this state. He's a white supremacist.
I knew it.
He doesn't realize that God made all men and women equal. He doesn't realize that. The ILA's never back down from a fight, and we are ready to take this governor on. The ILA is a target of McMaster's anger because the ILA and his local unions have a long and proud history of fighting for labor rights and the civil rights in South Carolina.
How does Longshoremen Association going on strike, how does that connect with race car drivers? How is that? How many of you are conservatives, are Republicans, are not Democrats that suddenly get thrown into being a race car driver because you don't agree? And that's where this is coming from. And this video is 7 months old. This was all strategically planned. All strategically planned. I just subscribed to their channel. This is the gift that keeps on giving.
The ILA has earned respect of the Charleston community from its earliest days. The mostly black longshoremen's union, local in Charleston, ILA Local 1422, has enjoyed the relationship with local politics, business, and community leaders. Governor McMaster, your ugly words and the threats have inspired the ILA. You will feel our power. And
you will feel our power.
The ILA, you will feel our power. And the power of the worldwide threats have inspired the ILA. You will feel our power. And the power of the worldwide labor solidarity. We will expose you for what you are. Anti-worker, and an anti-union. We'll send a wave of protest marches from Charleston to the State House. Governor McMasters, you are nothing but a redneck. You heard me, a redneck. I don't even know how you became a governor.
Ho, ho, ho. Man, this gets good. This guy is the best. I love it.
You don't belong in today's world. You would never make it in my neighborhood, Queens, Woodside. They would eat you up in 10 minutes, the way you speak. You should be a disgrace to everything that you stand for. I am furious at you, the way you talk about my union and other unions. Take a good look around this world. On the ships, it's all union, the people that drive those ships, the people that unload those ships, the people that drive the containers, the Teamster Union.
But now the Teamsters don't support a Democrat, right? How strange is that? How strange is that? You think this guy's speaking for everybody that's part of this? I'm telling you, if you at home, you got a kid, needs some medicine, you got some family members need some medicine, it's all coming from outside the country. This guy right here is using you against a personal vendetta with the governor of South Carolina. I'm the vet biker. I'm getting out of here. Unions, I think they were needed at one point. My personal opinion, unions are an arm of the Democrat Party. You're seeing it right here in real time. Take care.